Hi everyone. This is a match I wanted to review because it's a match that I definitely learned a lot of things. I was I was on a winning streak before this match, and I was feeling confident and stupid, and so I probably did very bad choices, like the CO choice. Should have never gone for Lash. She's definitely not a good pick in this map. But I learned a lot on this map, and I also learned a lot about Andy. Having Andy as the opponent, I really learned the strengths of Andy and how you should play with Andy and against Andy. Here we have my opponent is Lord Clefairy, and Clefairy is very strong. I had never played against them before. So this map is a 2-base, so it's called a base light 2-base 1 airport. So you're gonna have less units, maybe a lot of copter tank infantry. I think I went for Lash because I saw some mountains and some heavy terrains to contest the cities, but definitely not. I don't think it's the better pick. It's a lot of roads and shoals and stuff. Here we already start pumping out some tanks. I'm coming out on this end, and on the same, so we're mirroring, and Andy's responding to my tank with their own tank. So, and I'm doing the same thing. So we're both like one tank. From my experience, I always felt like this side for green is like their strong side, kind of. Just of how you can in 2 turns come out here and control all this area, while from this side, in 2 turns you're still stuck in this like little choke. So it's really hard to put pressure in 2 turns from here with a vehicle than it is from this part. So yeah, Andy's really went for this one of the contested or semi-contested properties. Already got it. I think this map is a very copter tank heavy map. Copters are really good because they just come out 1 turn, then they're in 2 turns. They can be around here. They can be hitting anywhere in 3 turns. And you can choose. You come out like this with a copter, and you can go to the left, to the right, to the middle. With vehicles, it's harder because you have to choose where you're gonna build them, and you're stuck with that decision of where you're sending them because it comes like this. And if you want to shift them to the other front, you have to go through the middle, and you can only do that if you control the middle, but even then it takes a while. So here we get the first hit of the match. I was blocking this infantry cap with another infantry, and he just took the hit, so he just damaged my infantry. I think, not sure what happened here. I think he killed an infantry. Going for the attack, so interrupting this cap. Here you can see Lash infantry being really strong, but this is Andy. Same here. I'm going for like the free hit, but this is Andy. So Andy doesn't care about this. This is just free charge, and he can just retreat and then wait for a hyper upgrade and repair everything. I really wanted to take the middle as Lash. I really wanted to have a higher income and have like map control over Andy, because if not, I was pretty much dead. I'm losing a lot of units. I'm losing a lot of infantry, which is not good. Andy kind of shifting all of their tanks up here, which is scary. Also in front artillery, which is very dubious. Artillery and base light is not really that good because you don't have that many units to protect the artillery. And there's not that much like terrain to, like, there's not that much chokiness for the artillery to really shine. I'm going for this one. I interrupt this cap right here, and now Andy comes and interrupts my cap and will finish off the infantry, which is really annoying. I'm just not getting this one, and I haven't been able to get this property, which is really annoying, while Andy has gotten it. We both want to go for these corner ones. These properties are really, well, this one is really hard to get. Once you get it, it's kind of hard to, well, if you don't get it, it's really hard to get afterwards, just because vehicles keep coming out like this. I go in for some strikes, I kill an infantry, I kill another infantry, and I injure a tank. I'm not sure if this is the best decision, because again, like, this is free charge for Andy, and they can just heal up this tank, so it's like as if that tank was never hurt. You see, this is what I mean. This is like really awkward for vehicles to come out here, just because they're kind of in range of these tanks right here. So it's really, really, really awkward to come out from here. So you really want to control this area. I'm really low on infantry here, so this is I'm never gonna get this property, basically, pretty much, because this is not gonna get it, and these infantry are not gonna be able to get here when he has this much presence right here. These copters already threatening so much. Double anti-air from my part. Not giving up that property. I'm probably gonna try to finish off that infantry, but it's probably not gonna die. He can just send a tank, kill my infantry, and then heal up that infantry. Yeah, Andy is just really frustrating. Here I'm going for this artillery weird thing, trying to go for the double cap and having the deterrent artillery. I guess I'm also really scared from these tanks right here, and Andy kind of going for this corner, maybe even for an HQ push. And there's a lot of infantry and a lot of tanks, so that's really getting synced. Plus an artillery, so that's definitely very scary. See, that infantry's dead. I could have probably just pulled back or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I could have covered it. I think I probably was playing too careful against Andy right now. It's like I'm trying not to engage. I do have the income lead barely right now. But we're pretty even on unit count. I think I'm ahead on unit value, surprisingly. Somehow. Yeah, I think I'm getting really scared about this HQ push. Because the thing against Andy is that you don't want to just charge in and damage a tank if you can't kill it, because then it's just gonna come back and heal up. Here I'm getting my infantry killed. Never gonna get this property. This property is at 1. This one's harder. So it would be really nice getting that 2k income swing, and he's setting up this insane wall, really threatening that HQ. Either the HQ or these two properties. We'll see what happens. Come here for the kill another infantry, join cab, kill another infantry, kill another infantry. That was pretty nice. That was like 4 infantry that were killed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 infantry. So that was nice. In base light, I mean, it's not only against Andy, but in general in base light, you want to kill infantry. You want to kill units, because you don't get to produce that many. If you kill more than 2 or 3 a turn, it's like good. It's positive for you. You're bringing down the unit count from your opponent. But yeah, this is getting really nasty. I don't have much of an option or much of a response to the medium tank right now with all this, except for the artillery. But I did make a bomber, trying to use that slight extra income that I have. So, and also bomber is nice against Andy, I guess, because you get to one-shot stuff. So you get to kill it, so he doesn't get to use that the super. Going for this cap right here, which he could interrupt only with copters. Really scared of this. I'm not sure if I should have maybe charged in. Probably not. I don't know. This is the thing with Andy. You can set up these walls and they charge in, and you just get free charge, and you get hyper upgrade, and you break everything. So that's really tricky. I'm not sure why Andy was not going for that cap. So yeah, Andy going in to kill my tank. Giving up a copter, I guess. I mean, killing a tank and not even interrupting the cap. Just going in for the kill on the tank. I guess he's... I don't know, that's kind of weird. I guess it's charge. Maybe Andy's wanting the charge. Getting the kill there. I don't know, just accumulating units here. Just really scared. And I'm trying to get this property, but I don't think this property is ever going to get flipped. Setting up some defense, and here, yeah, this is the turn where I do a major mistake. So here comes in Andy, You might say, what is he doing? He's just charging in and attacking stuff and getting a bunch of damage against Lash. It's pretty bad. Even Sexacopter, but he gets the hyper upgrade all the way from like down here. The charge goes all the way up to the super, because then he can come and kill that infantry and kills my bomber. And the bomber did nothing. The bomber was completely useless. Gets another kill here. Even gets the +1 movement to reach this artillery. Kills another infantry, attacks this infantry, starts capping this city. This turn was just brutal. It was just insane. So many kills. I mean, just the bomber in itself it just hurt so much. Now this medium tank is really hard to catch and just can do whatever I want. I have to be chasing it with an artillery, and that's not what you want to be doing. I also didn't want to be using prime tactics like this. I wanted to have more units. Now this side is crumbling. I had all these caps. I was doing so well. It's kind of crumbling down, and this defense is kind of getting that copter kill. I think, yeah, I'm trying to interrupt that. Try to get as many kills as possible. Interrupt that cap. I mean, the income is really nice. 19 against 15k. That's a really, really big income difference. Even building a Neo, making use of that income. I mean, it's okay, I guess. This artillery can't really hit anything except the infantry, because these are prime tactics tanks. But Andy's like, I'm done. I'm just pulling back. This is fine. Yeah, I guess I'm getting another strike, which is really annoying. The only anti-air I have around here, so this copter can do stuff. Kills another copter. Yeah, this copter is super annoying. So pretty much all the advantage I had of maybe getting some slight good engagements early and getting the caps and everything with that single turn of Andy, it was brutal. It's just like completely shifted the balance. I mispositioned that bomber. That bomber should have been like one tail back, so that anti-air couldn't reach with the +1 movement. Couldn't even get the kill here, so that's pretty bad. But here come the double Neo, by skip double Neo. Get another unit kill. This copter won't be able to do much damage after this because of the anti-air. I really need a tank here, but I really invested everything here. But now the middle is completely wide open. All the properties are mine, but Andy, realizes that there's no one here, so why not go in and just take control of the whole middle. Forming this ball. Here's when I noticed that Lord Clefairy was playing Andy really well, because he was keeping a distance from my army, such that I couldn't go for the kills. Like I could go and strike. Like I could go with my Neo tank and hit, I don't know, a tank or the medium tank or something like that. I could go for first strikes and get a lot of damage in, but it would be, I couldn't get any kills, or maybe I would get like 1 kill or maybe 2 kills, but it wasn't enough. And if I would do that first strike, it would just mean a bunch of charge for Andy, and then it would just kill everything in a big counterattack. He even going for the lander. I'm not sure about this. It is very funny though. So these infantries come in and take the middle. It is definitely, I mean, I'm not sure if it's a meme, but there is some reasoning to it. Just the fact that you can bring infantry really fast, and also vehicles, they get to come in faster. You do have to control the middle, so that's something that he does. So he's able to use the like just dropping off stuff without them being hit. So here I try to come with my army and try to kind of chase his army, which is probably not the best decision in hindsight. When I was playing, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta kill that army. But you'll see what happens. This is really, really scary because there's a lot of infantry. Like this infantry can cap this city. This one could have gone here, and this one goes here. So I damaged this one to stop one cap pretty much. I don't know if it's worth it, losing a copter. Probably not. It's just I really wanted to keep this income difference. 20k versus 15k, it really is a lot. I was still behind on unit value ever since that big Andy scop. And so with this big income difference, as the turns go by, I will get even and then probably get more, but not so sure how even worth it that is for Lash against Andy, because Andy is fine with just like chilling and waiting. The more army he has, the bigger his superpower is gonna be. Just going this double cap is really bad. So now this 21 to 14k difference is gonna drop to 19 and 16, and he's also gonna probably get this one or this one. So this income difference is temporary. It's very, very, very temporary. I just cannot reach into this army. I was probably also scared of like another Andy, charge in and then get super and just like heal up everything. So it's trying to position everything pretty nicely. I think probably in hindsight, what I should have done here is use this ball of army to like copy what he's doing. He's using this ball to like take over all of this part. I should use this ball to take all of this part. I'm using it to chase down his army. But I could have come here and taken this property, just like kill everything here, kill these 3 infantries and tanks and whatever, and there's nothing here. And then I can start copying these cities, even the comm tower, like, I don't know, just control this whole area. There's just so many units. And I do like a tiny little attack, but yeah, it's not enough, definitely. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Trying to retreat the artillery. I make another lander, copying him. Gonna bring some stuff. I think this is a pretty bad. This is a pretty bad misplay. I think that was pretty bad. I had to bring 2 units, but I couldn't. Build a missile. This wasn't really like. This wasn't a meme. I did think I was losing though, but I felt like this was like kind of a good defense against the counters. It probably wasn't. It probably was better off with an anti-air, but I don't know. Whatever. I was trying to have fun because I felt like I lost already. And then again, like, I'm still chasing this army, and Andy's able to capture all this. Probably gonna go for this maybe, but can get here in 2 turns. We'll start to cap these things in 2 turns. Once I get to capture this. I do get that kill. I think this copter can still reach here. And now I send my 2 neo tanks here. I kind of like, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Kind of like not sure what to do. Kind of like giving up. But this should have gone like here. This would have been all wiped out pretty much. And then I could have been capturing these for sure to then move on to here. Pretty much mirroring what Andy is doing. Going for some, I don't know. Going for those kills. I wonder what Andy Lord Clefairy was feeling during these turns. Because I thought that I had already lost. I wonder if he felt that he had also just won and it was just like a matter of time. You never know. But this is just like completely super scary. Like, how are you supposed to engage this? The fact that I also moved my neo tanks here makes it that they can engage, so he could get closer to this part of the army. So yeah, just very bad synchronization from my part. Like, I'm definitely losing, but I think I would have had some chances if I would have approached it differently. Now an Andy bomber, that's scary. The missile joins the army thanks to the lander. That's kind of funny. Damn, this is a lot. I mean, Andy has 34 units versus 25. I think I was also sacking a lot of units for the sake of like stopping some caps, but it wasn't even stopping them, it was just delaying them. So that's probably not very good either. I think the sacking units to stop a cap is debatable. I think it's pretty okay. It depends on the situation. But to delay a cap like a turn or 2 by sacking a copter is probably not worth it. I don't know. I guess it depends on other factors as well, because it is a 2K income swing. So I don't know. Here, Andy going for my com tower and my 2 cities and this other city. So this would like completely shift the income difference. And here I'm pretty much dead. Kind of like charging. Because if I allow this, I mean, after this, Andy will have 2 towers plus the income advantage. And so I couldn't find a way of doing enough damage. Andy already has the super charged. I couldn't do a lot trying to charge, but yeah, no, Andy was doing a really, really good job at spacing out and leaving enough distance between our both armies so that I couldn't get really good engagements. And then whenever I like kind of like shifted away, he would like come closer, but yeah, that I resigned. He would like come close enough to like threaten an attack, but wouldn't attack. Maybe if he would have seen it, a chance, he could have attacked to like kill my army and just like finally win. But yeah, this is a really good Andy play. Maybe some other people will disagree with me, but I think Lord Clefairy played this really, really well, and I don't think I had played such a good Andy before this match, and I learned a lot from this. It's just that, and I don't play Andy that often either. I think it's really tricky, but I think he did a really good job at like maintaining that space. There's definitely like, usually you don't want to leave a tank hanging to be able to get hit by a first strike, because then you have an injured tank, and what are you going to do with an injured tank? But Andy is okay-ish with that, if it doesn't mean like a tempo loss, because you definitely want to have some tanks in the early or mid game or whatever to like be able to pressure, but like before your super comes into play. But if you can position your units in a certain way that they can only get like only some of them can get first struck without getting killed, that's really good for Andy, because that's like charge, and then you can just hide, pull those weak units back and wait for your super that's probably gonna come in like a turn or two, and those are just like completely healed up tanks from a 5 HP to a 10 HP with super. So definitely a very interesting play. And Lash is really hard too. Probably I should never have gone for Lash in this map. This is probably an Andy / Kindle. Kindle's probably really strong here if she's allowed. Also Rachel, base light Rachel, but it's not that choky. It's pretty open, so I'm not sure how strong Rachel would be. So it's probably like Andy, Kindle, and Rachel. I want to go back to the turn of the death. Where is it? It's when I get that. No. It's when I get the bomber. So here, I make the bomber. I have the income advantage. I see the medium tank, the classic Andy medium tank, and I really want to snipe that. Either snipe the medium tank with the bomber, or just like be able to open these walls. Like you break here with the bomber. I just needed one more turn. With one more turn, I would have been able to kill all of this, or at least like scare it away, to keep my advantage, and just like stop his push pretty much. Because this bomber could have come here or whatever, to then be able to threaten a breakthrough. I don't know if maybe he could have been able to set up the wall differently, but I'm pretty sure he would have to pull back, because the bomber can come in, kill a tank, and then I can start two hit KOing all the tanks. I kill a tank, I kill another tank, or I kill another tank. I start like just destroying his army so that he can't repair it. But instead what I do, I position my army defensively, put my bomber right there. I'm like, it's fine. It's 2, this anti-air doesn't reach 2, 4, 6. It's fine. And he's very far from his supercharge, from his superpower. And this like measly tiny little wall, which is away from the infantry. I calculated as the 3 steps, so it can't kill this. Would have to like send the medium tank or something, and how is he gonna get charged? But I underestimated that. It isn't that much. It's 20,000 charge. So yeah, he was able to. I mean, not only not only sagging the copter, but yeah, he sends in a tank, sends in another tank, boom. He just needs 1.5 stars. Sends another tank, boom, just needs like 1 star. Sends in some infantry fights, sends a copter, boom, has the super. And just with a super, he heals up all of those early engagements, and I'm left with these injured tanks. And then this infantry has an extra movement, kills the infantry, sends that with an extra movement anti-air, and kills the bomber. And then it's just like boom, 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 boom. It's disaster. Not only that, but even down here, which I was like setting up nicely, you know, all this tank can't reach. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't reach. It can't kill the infantry because these infantry can't reach. So I'm protecting the city right here. I also wanted to go down here. And no, with that extra movement, he can just reach my artillery and just destroy it and kill my infantry and just starts capping. So it's the disaster turn. I think it goes from like 130,000. Wait, no, 146,000 to 93. So it was like a 50,000 unit value death. That's pretty bad. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my first video, most likely, that I'll be uploading. Let me know if you like this this way of making videos. I kind of wanted to do this like live-ish kind of thing with the units just gliding all the time, so you get like more of an action going on and just like a live commentary kind of thing. Yeah, thanks for watching.